Welcome to the Confidence Café, the podcast where I give you strategies to develop strong confidence. Hi, I'm Karina from KG Confidence Coaching, a life coach specialized in confidence building. I work with teenagers between the age of 12 and 25 to help them thrive in school, at home, and in their life in general. In this podcast, I give you all the tools, tips, and motivation necessary to increase your self-esteem and tackle down self-doubt. Now, let's get into today's episode. Welcome to today's episode, all about resilience. Would you like to become more resilient? That is something you hear a lot. How to be more resilient. Nowadays, you need to build resilience. It's everywhere. But what does it even mean? And more importantly, how is it going to make your life better? Resilience is defined as the capacity to recover from a difficult situation. Now we understand better what makes it so important. Being resilient is what is helping you not to linger on failure, but to actually grow stronger as a result from it. It sounds good, doesn't it? But how do we do that? Well, I have designed very simple ways for you. Start by being open to new experiences. That's your starting point. Be open to trying new things. Think about them as an opportunity to learn something, meet people, improve a skill, learn a new one, or anything that can be put into a positive light. Just be positive about it. And that's the secret to becoming resilient in the long run. Keeping a positive outlook on new opportunities. Secondly, accept that you're not perfect. You are not perfect and never will be. There, I've said it. Am I being mean or realistic? You decide. Resilience is knowing that you're not perfect, but that you're doing your best. You're performing at the best of your abilities, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Would it be from the point of view of your body image, or even the way you think about your mental performance or emotional level? Perfection is not attainable. It never is. Why would you put unachievable standards for yourself? You need to learn to love what is and not focus on what it's not. So make a list of what you're good at and what you like about yourself and repeat them to yourself. This is who you are. This is what you are great at. And this is enough. Get a performance mindset. In life, there are things you can control and things that are out of your control. For example, you can't control the weather, but you can control how you're going to dress to face that weather. You can think of a situation this way. What is there I can control? What is out of my control? This will help you to distance yourself from situations in which you feel trapped. The same goes for the goals you set for yourself. Focus on the task this goal involves. You can control how you're organizing your schedule around the task. You can motivate your motivation and involvement, and that's what resilience is all about. On the other hand, what you can't control, it's the outcome. If you're working hard to get promoted, focus on your work. The final decision is made by other individuals with their own agenda. This is not something you can control. But in the end, you can look back at the work you've put together and be proud of your effort. Third, take control by taking responsibilities. Take back your power by not letting others make you feel bad or influence your mood in any ways. Who's in charge in your life? I hope you answered me. By me, I mean you listening to me right now. You can't write the story of your life if you let someone else hold the pen. Does that resonate with you? Good. But do you really get the meaning behind it? Resilient people don't blame others for their fate, but they take their life into their own hands to make things better. You have to be in control of your life by taking responsibility for your actions as well as your emotions. You can't go anywhere in life by blaming others for everything negative in it. Fourth, view setbacks as opportunities to grow. So it didn't work as planned, did it? Well, find out what went wrong and do better next time. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid not to try. Going through failure with a success mindset is making you develop strengths like never before. Try and always get feedback to understand the root cause. You need to know where it went wrong and try again differently in order to make it better. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and hope for a different outcome. This is the very definition of insanity. This seems quite logical, doesn't it? Yet you would be surprised by how many people keep repeating the same mistake without looking back at what they may have done wrong. Success comes eventually when you're able to adjust the situation with the feedback you got from it. That's what being resilient means. The important point here is not to use failure as a reason to tell yourself you can't do it anyway. I can't highlight this enough. Failure is not a sign you should give up. It never is. It's the sign you need to try again differently. Fifth, what's your goal and why do you want to achieve it? When you have a goal, always ask yourself why you want to achieve it. Ask yourself this question 5 times and write down the 5 answers. Once you've established your goal, you can start planning it. Previous episode was about goal setting, so I'll refer you to this episode in order to learn more about goal setting. I will put the link below. Lastly, get support. Being resilient has nothing to do with wanting to do everything by yourself without any help, especially if you're struggling as a result. I know it can be hard sometimes. I do feel the same way. But I had to learn with time to remember I am not all alone in this world because I have friends. Friends are always more than happy to provide you with the help you need. If you don't believe it, then reverse the situation. When you see one of your friends struggling, how do you feel about it? Don't you just want to get in there and offer help? Don't you get frustrated that your friend is not asking for help or even refusing it? Don't you feel sad not being able to help when you know it would make things easier for them? My friends are very precious to me. That's why I praise them so much. I have the best friends ever. We support each other in every situation. We're always there for each other. We became each other's family along the way. It would never come to our mind to judge the other, and that's what I mean. We're here to help, not to comment. Well, you might be overwhelmed right now with all the information, but here's the thing. The important is not to have it all done in 2 days. What really matters is that you start focusing on one point and take your time until you have it done. In other words, you can pick and choose the one that suits you best to start with. Once you feel you have it done, add another one and another one and another step. Again, the important is to get started in your journey toward building strong resilience. Thank you for listening until the end. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget you can get more information regarding this on my website, www.ktconfidencecoaching.ie. You can also find the blog article on the website. And if you're the parent of a teen and you need a bit of help boosting their confidence, there is a free masterclass that you can watch on my website. You will find the link in the description below. See you soon.